It is Friday. That means nothing to me. Other than I may treat myself to a nice dinner tonight. So, yeah, Friday the rest of the world goes home and they think about their weekend. I am thinking about my weekend. Trust me. My weekend, and I am excited about it. It's not like it's a bad weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. Tomorrow, I have to get some stuff done around the house. Absolutely. Got to be done. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get done. I'm still working on the chicken coop. Yes, chicken coop. Excited. I do need to get some lawn work done. That's one thing about the fall. Spring and fall, you always have lots of yard work to do. I've got to get on that yard work. That's just how it is. So at some point this weekend that's got to get done. I'm not saying it's going to get done tomorrow during the day, but we'll see. Because there is some stuff I'm doing tomorrow. I am working tomorrow. So I'm guessing most of the people following me right now actually know me in person. I know that's not going to last. So I need to tell you a little bit more about who I am. Obviously, as you see from the channel name, my name is Dion Olson. I am a resident of the great state of Missouri. I live in and or about the St. Louis area. Did not grow up here, which I mentioned in another video. I came here to the St. Louis area for work after college. I have been a police officer, a law enforcement officer, in one capacity or another for a little over 22 years. I know that may be hard to believe when you look at this youthfulness to think that I've been a police officer for 22 years, but it's true. 22 years. I'm not using filters, folks. No filters here. Don't believe in it. So, anyway, yeah, 22 years. Been a full-time cop. I decided probably a little over a year ago that I was going to try something new. I started taking real estate classes, and I am now, as of about 4 months, 5 months, I don't know. It's hard to keep track. I'm a realtor, right? And I love it. I find that I'm pretty good at it. I have a lot of fun doing it, and I really like that I get to help people. Sometimes police work is not fun. So far, realty's been fun, so I'm gonna stick with that. So anyway, that's a little bit about what I do. So I've got a good life, no complaints. So one of the cool things about my full-time job, being a police officer, is I work in community relations, and have for a little while now. I do a lot of things with our community schools. I am in charge of our charitable work. We raise a lot of money through the law enforcement torch run for Special Olympics in Missouri. We do a really great job of that. I'm very proud of that. I also, sorry, traffic. I'm on my way home. It's traffic. It's not as bad as normal, but there's always an idiot or two. So I also maintain a lot of our social media presence. You wouldn't know it by the quality of these videos. This is my own stuff. I'm not using equipment that's not mine. This is all my stuff. Doing it on my off time, doing whatever. It's so it might not be as high quality, but anyway. So I'm in charge of most of our social media. I am a public information officer, which means that I do almost all of our press releases and talk to the media when we need things that need to have information that we need to release, or questions. I also and a big part of what I do now, I didn't start this way. It used to, like, the biggest part of what I did was in the schools, and I was teaching DARE, which I don't want to hear about. You can talk smack about DARE all you want. I'm going to tell you, I've been teaching DARE for a really long time. And when I first started teaching DARE, the program was a little bit dated. I still think it did a lot of good, but it was a little bit dated. I've taught through 3 curriculum changes. And I'm here to tell you that the DARE curriculum that we have now is phenomenal. It does work. It's research-based, and it is doing great things in our community. So, believe what you will. I'm going to tell you right now, I believe in DARE. I think it works great, and I'm not going to make an argument about it, but that's just one of the things that I do. It used to be a huge part of what I do. It's not anymore. The biggest part of what I do now is trying. I work in recruitment. I try to recruit new blood into our department. We are not a very large department. I mean, we are in the St. Louis metropolitan area, but the department I work for is a little bit smaller. It's high quality, super high quality. Probably one of the best departments to work for in the entire region, and that makes it really easy for me to believe in what I'm doing, recruiting new police officers. But let's face it, today's day and age, police work is not the most popular work to do, and really, who can blame them? I couldn't. I hate to say it because I have enjoyed my career immensely. It's been a good career. I've learned a lot. I've done a lot. I've helped a lot of people. I can say with a clear conscience that I have saved lives. You know, and that's what it's all about. It's a calling. It's not about that paycheck. If it was about the paycheck, nobody'd be doing it. But anyway, with what was a very honorable profession has been dragged through the mud over and over. Quite honestly, I think unfairly most of the time. My opinion. Take it for what it's worth. Not much. It's just my opinion. Like most people's opinion, it's not worth much. You learn a little bit about me as we go along. I hope so. Hope so. A little bit of personality check there. So it does take up a lot of time, and for those that are still willing to do the job, good for them. Good for them. Because I'm going to tell you what, police work is still a very noble profession, even though a lot of the kudos that used to go out to the neighborhood patrolmen aren't there anymore. I can tell you we do a lot of good. So tomorrow, which brings me circle around till tomorrow, on Saturday, I'm going to be taking part in one of the events that we host with another police department that borders my city. So our 2 cities once a year get together, or I shouldn't say the 2 cities, the 2 police departments get together and we throw an event called Cops and Bobbers. All right? So Cops and Bobbers, it's a trademark thing. It's actually was put together, cops and kids, cops and kids, up in Wisconsin, I believe, maybe Minnesota. Well, I hope I don't offend anybody. I apologize. But anyway, they're the ones who started this, and they license or allow other police departments to use their trademarked idea to further our goals of finding healthy, fun things, productive things for kids to do, to get them away from gangs, drugs, violence, rotting their brain, sitting in their room all day, getting outside. It's a good time. So what we do is we have police officers that come in. It's not a regular shift. They come in special for this. And we have a local, one of our local parks has a really nice little lake. We stock it special for the event. Stock it with fish. And it's free. free for the kids, kids 6 through 15. We figure that way they don't hook themselves. We're really careful. We were able to get some assistance from the Missouri Conservation Department. They usually send a couple people out to help teach the kids a few things here and there. And then we go out around the lake and we help them learn how to fish. This great new hobby, productive hobby. How does that go? Teach a man to fish? All right, it's maybe a little lame, but that's our goal. Teach them how to fish. And the look on their faces when they catch their fish, a lot of them never even holding or having held a fishing pole before. It's amazing. So we do that for 3 hours tomorrow, and that's my afternoon kind of is done with that, because I am one of the hosts, along with an officer from the neighboring department. We are the organizers, so I'll be there tomorrow. Of course, I'll be there at least an hour before and an hour after, because that's just the way that stuff goes. But it's a great time, and we get t-shirts for the kids this year. We were really stoked to get some support, local support from our companies, the Accent Group Solutions. Schnucks, which is, if you're not from St. Louis, is a regional grocery chain. They have been phenomenal for us, helping us out, getting some hot dogs and water and stuff for the kids so we can feed them. We had a local group, K&K Rental gave us a big old grill to grill hot dogs. Bass Pro, certainly not least, Bass Pro provided some fishing rods and reels, as well as some of the really cool Bass Pro trucker hats that all the kids are digging now. So I talked about the rods and reels. Okay, so here's the deal. We know that a lot of these kids do not have their own fishing equipment, right? So we have some loaners that we give them to go out and fish. If we find that we have a kid that is, perhaps underprivileged, or just their family doesn't have the means to do that, we have rods and reels on hand that we can give to them. That's cool. And we're so happy. We've been doing this for a few years now. And what's really cool about it is that these kids, they bring the rods and reels back, the ones that they were given. They come back the next year and they bring those rods and reels, and they're so proud of them, and they love to come back and do it again. It's amazing. I love doing this. So at some point I'll probably talk a bit more about where I work and the things that I do, but I just want to tell you it's cool. That's why I say I have a good life. Man, when you have jobs, not just a job, but jobs where you get so much satisfaction, it's amazing. It's so cool. It's so cool. And it's the kind of stuff that maybe I never really thought that I'd be doing as a police officer. And don't get me wrong, love being a cop, love doing police work. But man, this is creativity and talking to people and putting the agency that I work for out there in a positive light and letting people know that we're there to help them, and anything we can do for them and for our community, man, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. And that's another reason why it's easy for me to recruit too. For anybody who really wants to do a good job in a good place, it's not that bad. We don't normally hurt for people. We can get somebody hired. Wow, that is an obnoxiously loud truck. I am sorry. Okay. So anyway, that's what I'm doing Saturday, Sunday. I am taking my little one to the zoo. I've not been to the zoo in a while. I don't think I'm actually going to get to do anything with her. She's meeting a bunch of friends. I was told that I could go hang out with the other parents. We'll see how that works. As a single dad, sometimes mingling can be really weird. All you single dads dads out there, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just kind of get that look, especially when you're the one that has your kid most of the time. In some parts of the world that may still be kind of weird, strange, that you're the one that has your kid most of the time. I'm super happy to be that guy. I don't care if it's weird. I love it. I love taking care of my kid. I love her dearly, and I love doing things like taking her to the zoo. However, hanging out with the parents, that might be a little bit awkward. I hope not. They're all good people. I've met most of them before, but the combination of being a cop and a single dad sometimes doesn't make it easy. Don't pity me. I'm just saying, sometimes it's not easy. So that is Sunday. That's going to be most of the day. I hope that I can find a little time here and there to get some yard work done, get the grass cut, because it really needs to be cut, and get this chicken coop done. And I'm going to do some more learning, and I knew I smelled gas. Guys on the side of the road with what looked like a ruptured gas tank. Man, I love my commute. Crazy. So anyway, just a quick little video. Good talking to you. Check in again soon. And hey, if you like learning about me, if it's cool, you want to hear some more, like and subscribe. Hit that little bell thingy, whatever. I'm not really sure. I'm not an expert at this. I've been told it's a good thing. Supposedly good for me. If you like listening to me, then it's good for you. All right? Take care. See you soon. Bye.